Welcome to my YouTube channel, House Plan to the Drawing. I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to draw this kind of design. Actually, I'm not actually drawing the plan of this McDonald's. I'm not actually drawing the plan. I'm just drawing the outside look, the design of the picture that you saw on the thumbnail of this video. Let me show you guys the picture because I saw this picture on Facebook. This was the picture I saw on Facebook. So it's from this picture that I carved out this building of McDonald's. So if you're interested in the video, let's get into this design. I'm just going to show you guys the simple tricks that I use to get this kind of view. So this, as you can see, this is a new Archicad. Shift this. I'm going to zoom in now, and I'm going to select wall. Let me change my block to 225. Click enter. So first of all, I want to work with the slab, that's the foundation, and I'm going to work with the upper, with the decking and the upper side. I want to bring in the curtain walls. So what I mean by curtain walls, this is a curtain wall tool. I'm going to double click on this, and I'm not going to set anything now. I'm going to just exit from there, and I'm just going to draw. I'm going to pick my point where I want it to reach. Okay, that's it. I'm just going to click this and drag it. I'm just going to drag it in. Mind you, if you can at least try and put the picture. As you can see, this is the wall here. And this wall, as you can see, is like they are the same. As you can see, this this line here, I was gonna call it line. As you can see, it's linked together. So let's go to 3D, and we have this. But as you can see, the look here is different from what we have in Archicad. So I'm going to edit this now. I'll click on this wall, click on the settings dialog. So I'm going to change all this side to glass. I'm going to look for glass. I think it's somewhere here. This is it here. I'm going to click on glass and click OK. So automatically everything changes to glass, as you can see. But I want to make sure this space here, as you can see, is too tight. I'm going to change the space to be. I'll go to the curtain wall here, go to the shim here, and I'm going to click in the middle of this middle here. You have something like this. Also, I don't want this other side of, I don't want this side here to show, so I'm going to bring out, I'm just going to reduce, I'm going to pick, I'm going to move a node here. I'm trying to drag this foundation inside a little bit, just a little bit, okay, like that. Then go to 3D. As you can see, this space is not gone. I'll do the same thing for that side too. I want to place a decking. I'm going to go to the slab tool here, and I'm going to name, I want to make sure the size is 150. Okay, click on OK. So if I go back to 3D now, I have this, as you can see. As you can see, I have this now. And if you move in, you can see that I have to make a wall at that side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the wall. But mind you, this wall is actually going to, before I do that, let me just do the flat roof. For the flat roof, I'm going to need this line. I'm going to select on this line and I'm going to cut it. I'll go back to the second story and I'll paste. Okay, I'll click outside and I'll draw the flat roof. Okay, so I have something like this, as you can see. Now initially in our picture here, as you can see, we have the, I'm going to make my cutting wall to extend up, and this also to extend up, and I'm going to edit this manually by myself. I'll give it a kind of maximum height myself. So what I want to do next now is I'm going to select on these cutting walls. I'm going to go to settings and I'm going to change this to 6000 and I click on OK. So it extends up. As you can see, it extends up just like this. Now it extends up. And I'm going to cut, I'm going to split this this block. I'm going to split it. Yeah, I'm going to split it like that. Okay, I'll go to 3D now. I'll click on this wall and on this wall too. And I'm going to drag it down. I'm going to make it to be 6000 originally. Just going to drag it down manually.
Crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It
if we look at our picture, I've made this, I've done this, but I think this is a little bit inside, so I'm still going to, I still have a lot of work to do here. Okay, so I want to make, if you look at the picture, I want to make this side as at the top here, and this other side here. I want to make them now. So I'm just going to go to, I just want to draw them in 3D. It's much more easier that way. As you can see, I have something like this. For this red and for this dark side, I'm going to split this wall. I'm going to split it into two. So this is the wall. Let me go back to, yeah, this is the ground level. So I'm going to split this wall into two, this particular wall. So let me say select from here, and I'm just going to click on it. Mind you, this is what I did. I select this wall, and I select on this blue line, and I click this node. You see this insert new node, and I click it, then the wall is split into two. What I want to do next now is I want to change this. I want to model this to be red. If I click on this wall, you can see it's split into two. So I'm going to click on this wall. I want to model this wall to be red. We have this look like this. If you go back to our, as you can see, we have this look now. So what does remain now is for us to put this McDonald sign here. First of all, I'm going to have to create a kind of this design here. I'm going to have to create this right here. I'm going to use morph to create this, and also for this I'm also going to use morph to create it. So let's just go back. But before I can do that now, I need to first go back to the ground floor. So by this side here, this is the west elevation. So I'm just going to click on west elevation. So you can see this is it, and I want comment. As you can see, elevations are actually giving us some errors, so I need to rectify that. I'm going to click on document and click on line 2 here. Select the black color, or let me select another, like the blue color, and I'm just going to sketch it out. So as you can see, I've created it with the blue line. So I'm going to go to design, and I'll click on this morph tool here, and I'm going to hold down space and click inside of the blue line I created. Okay, as you can see, it whitens. I'll go back to 3D. In my west section, I'll see something like this. So I'm going to move this out. I'm going to click on this, on the morph, click on this point here, click on this tube and drag it outside like this. I want to make it to be let me say 300. Click enter twice. Okay, go back to ground floor. The side you drew it, click on it and drag. Click on the drag tool here, zoom out and try and drag it to this side here. Yeah, to this side here, and go back to the 3D and see what you've done. Yeah, we have something like this, and we want to whiten it. I want to model it. I want to change the color. I want to use glossy white, paint glossy white. Click on OK, and you can see it whitens. Also, before I continue, if you go back to the floor, you can see that this particular side here is color red and it's a little bit bigger than the rest. So I'm going to make another line. But let me just create another morph. So I'll go back to my 3D view now. And not something, this morph is supposed to be red. Let me just color it first. It's supposed to be, that's this vermilion red, and this is supposed to be the other color. Okay, so I'm going to extrude this by 3. I'm going to extrude this by, let's say, 250, and I'm going to extrude this by 350. Okay, I'll go back to my ground floor and I'm going to pick them. Here's a red one. I'm just going to click and drag it out. I want it to be here. As you can see, let me just make it to be like this. And as you can see, I can't find the other one, the other morph I created. I'm going to go back to the first story. Click on it here, take this side and drag it out. I want to drag it inside there. Okay, go back to your 3D and you should have something like this. As you can see, you should have something like this. Okay, so we have this kind of look. The same thing I do for this place now is what I'm also going to do for this other side here, which is this. As you can see, the red one is here. I'll create the morph tool to create something like this for me. As you can see, I've created a morph for this side of the building. As you can see the morph. As you can see, so it looks like something like this now. As you can see, it looks something like this. So I want to draw this M now. This M that is here, I want to give it that M look. So I'll go back to where this plan is facing is the west elevation. I'll double click on that. Okay. Sorry, south elevation. I mean south elevation. So I want to draw the hem here. So because of I can't write it, I am going to have to use morph to design it. So I'm just going to draw something like this first.
Berserker.
I'm going to morph it. I'm going to go to design, click on morph tool, and just hold down space bar and click inside the M figure. Okay, then go back to 3D for the M. As you can see, this is the M here. So I'm just going to morph this. I'm going to change the color. Let me first change the color to be something that looks like gold. Okay, then click on this point here, drag it outside, and I want to make the distance to be 100. Now maybe a little bit small. Let me make it to be 150. Go back to your story. That's the ground floor. Well, to your first story. This is it right here. Drag it to, this is the wall. So drag it a little bit inside. And show us something like this. Yeah, something like this. Mine is very big, so you know, it's just the way it is. All remains now is the McDonald sign here. So I'm just going to go to object tool and click on text. It gives me this 3D text. Click on it and press OK, and just click like that, or you can click here. And I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to rotate it. Well, you can rotate this in the plan. But I just decide to rotate mine in 3D. So what I want to do next now is I want to change this text into McDonald's. go back to your 3D and you have this, as you can see, is what is in our text here. But mind you, these lines here, there's no really time for me to perfect it. Also, before I forget, I need to put in the door, the door here, like the door where people are going to be coming in, and I want the door to be big enough, so I'm going to edit this curtain wall. I'm going to delete this, and I'm also going to delete this. Okay, I'm just going to leave this. Okay, so I'm going to click on this particular panel and click this and select the double door. I'll select this double door. I'll select the settings dialog, and I'm just going to do a few changes to my design here. I want the handle to be type 2, and also opening lines. Just gonna remove that and click OK. Yep. So I want there to be a door here. So I'm going to build the step. Here the guys just come in, and mind you, I'm just doing this because, as you can see, there's a lot of work to do inside the building. That's the structures, the manager's office, the counter people are going to get their food, and also I also want to make another. There's also going to be another door here, just for because they have to be a second door. That's just it. They have to be a second door here. So let me show you. Basically, that is just it, because I just want to teach you guys on how to design the outer look of of a drawing. It doesn't have to be like you don't have to get the plan and everything, but you can also design the outer look of a building to your own taste, and you cannot decide that you want to be be designing the plan, because you can see the plan inside here is actually empty.
to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect.
As you can see, this is what the render image is giving me. As you can see, this is what you get now just from drawing, just from looking at this picture. I've achieved this in Archicad. If my video has been of any help to you, kindly subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my other tutorial videos. Thank you.